Are you like stepping into this new season for yourself?
I mean, dude, I think a lot of it is. I hate how simple this sounds, but it really is just like putting the next foot in front of the other, and I don't really put too much thought into like what does next year look like? What does 3 years look like from now? Like, what does this season mean for me? Like, I really don't put a lot of thought into those things because for me, it's like, um, and not to over spiritualize things, but it's like I'm not promised tomorrow, so it's like I got the stuff I can do today, and it's like the stuff I can do today is like I'm going to do the stuff that fulfills me, the stuff that breathes life into the people around me, hopefully, and then try and be a good father, try and be a good husband, try and be a good business partner, because you never know. And it's like and maybe part of this is just in my brain because we're also in my church. We're going through a study right now. We're going through Corinthians, but one of the big things that is a theme is this idea of like not being able to really plan, where you are in a social hierarchy, not being able to, plan where you are in life or what happened. It's like those plans are someone else. They're someone else's. Like they're not like I can't control that stuff. So it's like for me, it's like what we're stepping into is exciting. They're ambitious. It's like things that I would love to accomplish. But at the same time, it's like if I get too married to the stuff, then I risk living a life that's disappointed that I didn't accomplish these things, or that these plans didn't come to fruition. And for me, it's like the joy is found in the journey of it. It's like I know that like for the show, for example, I love sitting down to write that show. So it doesn't matter to me if the show gets picked up and everybody sees it because I get to enjoy writing that show. And I think a lot of times people get lost in the goals and the results. And it's like the goals and the results don't mean anything.
Yeah, it's kind of like this quote I heard. It says, "Root yourself in the disciplines or the habits, not the outcome." It says you can never control the outcome, but you can always control what you do consistently,
Yep.
like daily.
And those habits and those disciplines need to be things that you love and that you enjoy. Like the fulfillment is in those things. It's funny because it's like you hear these expressions your whole life that are like, it's in the little, like the devil's in the details. It's the little things. And it's like, but that actually applies to so much more than just like taking care of the small things. It's like the small things, they add up to the whole. It's not you can't go after like just these big things and these big goals. And it's like for me, when it's like, hey, look, I'm not worried about what I'm stepping into. I'm worried about the next step. Because
I
it's
like that.
if you get focused too much on the destination, you could walk you could walk in the wrong place and never get there. It's like you can't get to the destination if you end up walking through quicksand. So it's like I might as well focus on where my feet are. And Sharon Srivatsa, who's the former president of Real, the company that I work at, there was a conversation I was having with him one time, and I was asking him about how is he so good at being present in conversation. I think that what he said to me applies here as well. He said, Bob, when I'm in these different rooms, I make an intentional effort to be where my feet are. And for me,
Mm.
it's like it resonated with me because it's like so many times we get focused on what's next or what's the next business endeavor, what's going on next week, what's the goal that I want to accomplish, where do I want to be. It's like, and we forget to focus on where our feet are and where we are today. So for me, there's a lot of intention, especially now, to like make sure I'm focused on where I'm at. What's funny is if you would have had the same conversation with me 2 to 3 years ago, Bob 2 or 3 years ago would not believe I'm saying any of the stuff that I'm saying today. But
Yeah,
it's like that's the goal. Is like I want to enjoy where I'm at today. I want to enjoy where my feet are today, and I want to be intentional about my next step. But I'm not worried about what comes down the road.